What's good, everybody? Just give me a second. Let me get everything set up because you know how YouTube is. It always takes a few seconds to get everything going. Then it starts to buffer and it starts to stutter and it has to catch itself up. And you know, Windows just did an update. So who knows what that could have fucked up. But anyway, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, Scott. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today I'm here to bring you a live reaction to Megalo Box episode 7. And just like I expected, things are going a little bit slower than it's supposed to, which is why I almost was scared to stream until things ironed out. But hey, we're going to go ahead and get it going because it looks pretty smooth now. And with this Texas heat, you might hear some fan in the background because I need it or I will absolutely die. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get in with Megalo Box. I needed this week. This is the most hyped series that I look forward to besides probably like Boku no Hero. And when you got a long, hard day like how your boy had, you come home and you get to see some of that Gearless Joe hype. Is nothing but good times all the time. So let's go ahead and get it in. Let's go ahead and get it started. No audio, no video, but it will be a timer at the bottom of the screen so you guys can keep up with where I am on the episode. We're about to get in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start though. Damn, that opening hit me like a shot to the chest this week. They usually don't go right in like that. Hold on. I gotta calm down a bit. Such a throwback series, throwback opening. Everything about this series just hits all the right spots. I'm picking up a lot of dead vibes on this series. Like, come on now. I mean, you got to be under a rock to know how Ashita no Joe ends. And if this is a direct, like retelling of this or a reimage, things ain't looking good for Joe. But you know what? They might surprise us. Maybe this is all just a loop to make us think that it's how it's going to end, is in tragedy. But we'll have to see. Something that I'm hoping for that we get soon. And I'm not that I'm complaining about this series at all. I like everything about it. I really want to get into a backstory for Joe. Also, has it been confirmed how many episodes this is going to be? I'm assuming it's 12. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a 24 episode series, but with us heading into episode 7 this week, we're going into episode 8. I think it's about time we learn about Joe and his backstory. More importantly, why he was exiled and was straight up prize fighting. This dude looks like a superhero or something. I guess that's going to be our nemesis this week. Oh, she's straight up getting Joe tattooed on her butt? Oh, it's a new track. Somebody please let me know when this soundtrack's available. The people just embracing Joe now. He's almost like a hero to the people. That was a hot track. So I guess we can go ahead and say this is a Samurai Champloo of this generation. Or this, so the 2010s, because this is bringing it on the music level. Sugar R. Hill. Is he supposed to be Sugar Ray Leonard? Shirato, remember, he was the guy that was with Yuri, so. This guy's number 7. Sugar's number 4. Joe's number 17. He'll more likely fight the winner of this match, probably. He got the people talking, though. Nambu knows about the politics. He's like, no matter how much Joe fights, somebody can still ruin this if they don't deem it to be so. There's the head of it all. Oh, Shirado's her brother. Okay. Oh, she's trying to hate on our boy. She was like, anybody can get in Megalonia if you use gear. And that's the thing. Nambu knew that he wasn't gonna be able to go far without gear. His intention was always to get Joe again. I think after 5 fights, he said he was gonna get it back. Look at this symbolism with him walking with chains on his legs. I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure that's some type of leg training. But but him being a junk dog, that can always go into. Let's see what this Shirado dude got. Nice clean body shot. Okay. See, like he's just taking his time with this guy. Like he can take him anytime. Oh. Yeah, he's just taking his time with this guy. Oh, so he got some Iron Man game going on. It's like, it tells him the best shots to take. I knew it wouldn't be long. I knew these arms just wasn't for show. After a while, it's going to start giving people some type of enhancements or something. He's just going in on Sugar against the ropes, and he might be out of here. So you about to cut a promo? I'm not your dog. You kind of are. It's calling you out, Joe. Calling you out on camera. You can't ignore him now. This is a real deal. You up there and the people that's in the single digits of ranks. You gotta bring it. So when's he gonna get his gear? That's what I want to see now. I want to see how it's gonna look. If it's gonna have some type of perk like we just saw with Shirado. Oh, he's definitely a pain from all that training. Oh, can you kiss me first when you tell me to take my shirt off? His body is in racked condition. He's still bruised up from fighting Aragaki. That's right. Tell him to get some rest because You can't go in the ring this bruised up, especially against these top guys. So Joe's actually about to fight for this guy's spot. But then again, like we knew last week, it was only one spot left, and we know Joe has to get that spot. It's kind of the downside of sports anime. In the end, most of it's predictable. It's just how they keep you entertained going through it. Of course, the committee want that money, but if they were thinking about it from a financial standpoint, throwing in the underdog, that might actually sway some people's bets, you know, because think about what this kid's been doing without gear. What's good, Aaron? Thanks for joining me. See, this is kind of why I feel like this may be more than 12 episodes, but again, I'm not certain. Sorry, I never went back to go check, but it just feels like it's too much backstory with these characters for us to be in episode 7. I mean, this should be the home stretch right now. That's basically a fighter episode and an epilogue if we're going through 12 episodes. I'm going to look that up. How many episodes it is so I can know for next time. Yeah, it feels like it could be 12 episodes, but they're not giving us like too much elaboration on these characters really. It's 13 episodes. I just looked. So we're getting 13. Okay, well, we gotta at least get one of those episodes that dedicated itself to, Joe's backstory and how he got to where he is. Oh, so we already knew that Yuri's gear was on a whole nother level. This guy goes through, like, calibration and all types of stuff, it looks like. The sparring partner is just getting to work. Oh, knockout. Oh, Yuri is taking names on these guys, man. Anybody can be defeated. I wouldn't say that. Every time I see Yuri, it just reminds me of Gemma from Ninja Scroll. This guy got different models of gear out here like he Tony Stark or something. She actually thought he was going to lose the sugar. So the relationship between his brother and sister isn't happy, it looks like. Ah, so it's a company thing. Brother wants that company. We're looking into Joe as well, so I wonder if he knows that. Well, they probably know that he has a fake ID and identity and everything. You're not gonna eat it, you can beat it. You doing open sparring or what? Yeah, Mikio, he just looks like he's an arrogant jackass. He uses sensors to detect the opponent's moves. That's pretty slick. It's gonna shut Joe out. Just gonna have to find a way around that. Just put the old man on his butt like that. Pull that tire with these kids on it. Run! Got that Rocky inspired beat coming in the back. He's like, it's okay if you want to whip him into shape, just let me know. Come on, we gotta get a run montage with him and the kids. We have to. Of course, no breaks. It's too late for that. That's good for Sachio too. I mean, the kid has nothing, so for Nanbu and Joe to be taking him in almost like a little brother, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Sneaking into the fight. Of course, we're running out of time to see this fight today, so. Team Nowhere, let's get it. Why is this guy here? Why is he not in the ring? What? I knew he was going to expose him or something. Junkyard the Frog. Or Junk Dog the Frog. I kind of thought they would have known about him, though. I mean, this corporation is too big for him to sneak in that way. What the fuck? What? Oh, bullshit. Oh, come on. You gonna try to get him out the tournament like that? On stage a forfeit? This is some bullshit, man. Fuck this dude. I don't like this. All to get back at your sister, huh? What? No, the time's out. Does he forfeit? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We gotta get a backstory episode. We gotta get a backstory episode next week. And I think the sister's gonna let him in anyway. Because finding out about his backstory and stuff is probably gonna make people cheer for him more. But before we get to that, I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Let's get to his ED. Oh, this song is so great. Kakekoyo. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it here. Next episode, Deadline of the Dream. Trying to set this up to be a little bit less predictable than the sports series usually is. But at the same time, I think it came a little bit too far to get Joe out of this tournament unless they're setting this up for a second season or something, which I don't think they're doing because we still got a lot of episodes left. So with Mikio now threatening to expose that Junkyard the fraud is in here, use the fake ID, use the fake identity to get into the tournament. You know, honestly, Sharada, she can use this as a loophole still. Because remember, she said that anybody can get into Megalonia. As long as you fight your way to the top, you win. Of course, you know, they also makes the big decisions about everything that's going on. So even though Mikio is going through all this exposure and trying to make Joe forfeit and call it a match, she still has enough power to overthrow this. And I think that Yuri probably still wants this fight too. Deep down, he still wants Joe to succeed so he can show them that he's the best at the best level once again. But I think it was, I don't know. I mean, this whole thing that they're doing right now, I think, again, it was just a little bit for shock value. I'm not in danger. Like, it took me by surprise, of course, but I don't think, like, Joe's in danger of being out. But no, by any means, somebody's going to overthrow this. And just like I was saying, even if he does expose, Joe and what he's done, this is going to open up it's probably going to open up that backstory episode that I was just saying that we need. They can take this entire next episode and show you how he started, how he fell from grace, and how he had to take the fixed fights. And then, he can get inserted back into the tournament by the sister. And yeah, that would actually be a nice setup episode for the next one if they go ahead and do it that way, because she's going to let him back in. She has to. And the people are already behind Joe as it is. I think people are more in love with Joe because he's going through this without his gear. And once they learn that he's a person that fought his way from the top too, and that's the reason why he's fighting with no gear, and it's not a gimmick. It's like he's fighting with no gear because he can't afford it. That's going to make people chant for him even more. It's going to make people root for him even more. It's going to make people that see him as a threat hate him even more. And that's just going to get more people behind him. So, yeah. Nice episode of Megalo Box. Again, this has been very consistent. Very consistent series. Definitely among my favorites. I think Golden Kamui is inching it out just a little bit for my favorite overall for the spring. But I look forward to watching this every Thursday. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I know I got to get back on with Cross. So, hopefully, if things go well tomorrow, I'll go ahead and do a review for that. Another JoJo video is coming this week. Cypher Volume 3 is in the brain, but no, it's not flowing as well as I thought it would. It's taking a little bit more time because, been a rough week, so I can't get those flows out the way I want to. And Saturday, I'm going to see Deadpool. And, I got some other personal stuff to do, too. So, Darling and Franks is definitely going to come between Saturday. I really don't want to push Darling and Franks back till Sunday because I saw that episode preview and, man. But, again, I'm probably going to be gone most of the day. So, Saturday, expect, at the very least, Boku no Hero. I'll try to get Darling and Frank's review out as well. I'm going to go ahead and get it by here. So, guys, as I've always said, if you like the video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As there's not shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. People will stop by the chat. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, which shows listening to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.